Hello again. Looks like we're back in business here. I had to log off quick because of a server restart, but I'm back with my Choppa. What about mailing some of these things back to my shaman who does the talisman making and salvaging? But I'm just going to sell it for money. Is this a trophy? This is where I wanted to be because I want to talk to my career trainer. Ogret Bonebreaker. Let's do by mastery abilities. So I have 3 mastery points that I haven't spent in 3 different paths. Path of the Savage. A mastery focused on longer duration battles. It looks like each mastery has 5 skills that it specializes in. Path of Dahida. A mastery focused on dealing quick, exhaustive blows. And Path of Dareka. A mastery focused on area of effect offensive abilities. You're all bleeding now. This is good for me since I have bad aim. Wild Choppin'. You strike enemies within 25 feet, dealing anywhere from 112 to 129 damage. Oh, I read that wrong. I thought it meant that I deal damage anywhere. Like the damage goes anywhere. But I think it's an AoE attack, so it probably goes anywhere within 25 feet, right? Bring It On requires dual wield. I'm going to stay dual wield. For the next 5 seconds, you strike out all enemies. You strike out at all enemies within 25 feet of you, inflicting 152 damage. So why not Path of the Rekka? Let's do that. That means I'm going to want to group some of these skills differently. Let me look and see here. The only skill I really have under Path of the Rekka is lots of chopping. The others, where's Wild Choppin'? Oh, that's down here. So these 2 I have. These I have to unlock. Come and get it. Come and get it. You know, I have a feeling that I have to bring a couple down from my abilities tab. Let's see. Path of the Rekka. These 2 here. Come and Get It increases toughness by 12 for each enemy within 20 feet, up to a maximum of 9 enemies for 10 seconds. Where is this? I want it. It's a strong arm icon. Called Come and Get It. Is it something that comes up over here? No. That's weird. I don't know where to get this. Makes me not want to take this path. That's a grayed out skill that I have no idea where it comes from. Well, it's either going to be that one or Path of the Hida. That gives me these 5. I have these 2. I have Hurt in Time. Sit down. Oh, I see. You unlock them on this. Let me see where that is. No, they're not here. I figured you would unlock them on this track. But I don't see them there either. I'm gonna take... Slasher. Where is that? Here's Slasher. That's this one. Furious Slash deals 177 damage and reduces your target's toughness by 12 for 9 seconds. No, I think AoE is going to be better overall. And I'll figure this out. Come and get it. It's got to be somewhere. So I have 3 points. I can go 1, 2, 3. What does it mean when I hit this? Longer and stronger. While you're furious, you regain 56 health every 4 seconds. While you're berserk, you regain 99 health every 4 seconds. That's sort of like an offset to my class mechanic, where the angrier I get, the more damage I do, but it comes at a cost of my health. Train. Let's see if did that go into passive. What's it called? Longer and stronger. I don't think it goes into my book here. It's just something, I guess, that I get passively. Oh, yeah, and I'm level 15, so I should have that. It's a little confusing, and I haven't gotten into any scenarios while I've been doing all this, but I have a feeling since the server restart, maybe some people are slow to come back in. That might be the reason.
Who's your boss? Bring your own.
I got no shinies. No shinies at all, boss. Sling your hook.
I've got something for you to do.
Where am I on the map? RVR is open up here. Let's do that. Hold on, I said I wanted to rearrange some things. According to my Path of the Rekka, I have lots of chopping. That's on 3. Wild chopping's down here. I use that when I get furious or berserk. You're all bleeding now. I would like to unlock that, but I'm not sure where to find it. Buy career abilities. I see. You do still have to buy these, I guess. I thought you just got them. Here it is. You're all bleeding now. It's actually level 25. That's why it's grayed out. Alright, so I just gotta level up. Cool. Screeb, stunty killing war camp. Here's that little glowy thing. It goes to the cannon battery, which is here. And we've already got that. I do have to go there for a quest. I might as well take it. And this one goes to the Stone Mine Tower. Yeah, I'll take that one. Oh, it disappeared. Who leaves those? The magus? One of these casters leave that thing. Stop picking on Gits and get some clothes on. He is green and doesn't understand English. Are they role-playing? Are these guys role-playing? What's going on here? There's no role-playing in Warhammer. I'd actually love it if there was role-playing in Warhammer. I should go up to this one and scout it for my quest. Is it in here? Yeah. That's the tower. Kill Renata Betts. Now this doesn't seem safe, but I'm going to see what's on the other side of this door. Alright. This is the other side of the map. If I keep going that way. And my target's up the mountain over here. How do we get up there? Yeah, now it put me on the other side of the map, so it's got to be a way up there. Oh, that's the path right there. I missed it before. That was a cool siege engine. Renata Betts, he's going to be in here. This might not be a solo type of thing. Lair of the Bandit Queen. That's Renata Best. It's an easy hero. They just killed her. Let's see if I can do it solo. And while I'm waiting for the respawn, I have to return a phone call, so if you'll excuse me. I hope this is not a long respawn. Why does he... Okay, he's finally out of combat. Can you sit down in Warhammer Online? He can. Hey, Anonymous. T1 layer bosses should have about 15-minute respawn timer nowadays. Well, they just killed her. I just saw 2 people come out of here. So, I'm probably looking at another 10 minutes at least. Balls. Well, let's hope a scenario pops. You know what? If I get into a scenario, I'm probably not going to come back into here. It's going to put me at the war camp or something. Alright, I'll come back. Could check the other 2 layers. Whoops. We'll just try to find some order to kill while waiting. That's a good idea. So what is it? 10, 15. I'm going to come back in about 8 or 9 minutes. Maybe you can ask in the region if anybody else needs it. How do I do region? No. Region's no good. Doesn't let me do region. Shout, guild, warband, party, or say. That's all I have. This never goes well against war priests. He just heals himself.
Who's that?
Did I literally have like another couple of feet until he was a chicken? I've got to scout these 2 on this side of the map. 1. Okay. You're right, thank you. The server will shut down in 5 minutes. Didn't it just shut down? Are they having issues today? It says it's shutting down. Last time it said it was restarting. So now I'm worried. I'm always happy to see hulking figures on horses, because then I know that it's an orc of some type. Am I a quitter? No. They're just not popping. Scenarios are just not popping. I don't know why. I think the last time I was on with my goblin, I was wondering why there were no scenarios, because they were coming up like every minute. And then all of a sudden there was a stretch where I wasn't getting in. And I think I might have quit by accident. Like when I tried to join a scenario, I think I accidentally hit no. And it put me in the 10-minute bad boy timer. Was there stuff there? There was. Supplies. You know what? If this server's shutting down for real, I think I am getting out my table and battle board and armies and setting up a battle on my table today. I've got all day long. The problem is I don't have the rules. I'd have to buy the PDF of the old world rules, which is like $20 cheaper than the actual book, but I really like having the actual book. This is where RVR is boring. When there's no order to fight. Everyone's just running around with their supplies. You got your dinner? You must be overseas or something. For me, it's just before lunchtime. The server's shutting down, though. I think you may have... You may have been gone, but it says 2 more minutes and the server shuts down. So I'm not even going to bother going back out there. And I don't think I'm going to have enough time to go kill that boss. Bummer.
I've got something for you to do.
Seeing what's there.
Go hit something. Huh? What
You can
want?
repeat this.
This is what I want.
You can keep repeating this. That's kind of cool.
Go throw yourself at a wall.
They did restart a little while ago. I had about 20 minutes I was on before. Did a bunch of scenarios and then it said there was going to be a server restart. So I logged off for about a few minutes. And I just got back on here. But maybe they meant this is the restart, because that probably is why nobody's doing scenarios. Yeah, there it goes.
Hey, ugly!
What's he looking at? I roamed a few hours just now. This is the only restart during that time. Okay. Haha. I just downloaded this. Let me check this out really quick, and then I'm going to go back into Return of Reckoning. Nothing on there yet. What's happening here? In the 41st millennia, there is only
It is the
war.
41st millennium. For 10,000 years, the Imperium has dominated the galaxy.
Yeah, Darktide. I never played
There
it.
is only war. Every human soul, from the most highborn lord to the most basic servitor, is dedicated to the service of the God Emperor of mankind. The Imperium's battle fleets and armies, from the conscripted soldiers of the Astra Militarum to the elite space marines of the Adeptus Astartes, keep humanity safe from alien threats and cosmic horrors beyond imagining. But there is another war. It is the one in which I serve.
Archangel, commence for translation.
Our war is not one of battlefields and fleet engagements. It is waged by the dedicated agents of the Imperial Inquisition. It is fought in the cities and hives of the Imperium. In the back streets and the forgotten sublevels. In hive cities like Tertium.
We are surrounded! Don't get overrun! Prove it all!
For if the Inquisition fails, if we fail, the Imperium falls with us.
Dominated the galaxy. That's a funny way of saying barely survived an extinction of their own mankind. Yeah. Great game. Shame my computer really struggles running it. Well, let's see how my computer does running it. I've never tried to. I just left it on its standard settings. See how it goes. I'm not going to play with any settings. I'm really only going to try it for a few minutes. I want to get back into Return of Reckoning. Processing inquisitorial clearance. Cross-network interactions may be present. The Grandfather's Gifts. Mutated horrors rise in the streets of Tertium. The Plague Father's feculent gifts have blessed his favored followers with horrific growths. So imbued are they with his fell warp power that they explode when fired upon. Get down there and clean up this mess, and no need to be delicate about it. Big guns never tire, new Commodore's gestures. A reject's weapons are the only thing standing between you and certain death. Show you mean business by equipping these battle-forged weapons. Iris, is this my character? Create operative. 4 operative slots remaining. I'll just use Iris. Let's do one mission with Iris. You can create from one of 4 classes. Well, what I meant to do is lower the volume a little bit. All mortal life is folly that does not feed the spirit. Blessed be thy aim. A coward's only reward is to live in fear another day. What class is this? Report to the Stratageum. What is the default class? I didn't even look to see.
So the next step before we can...
Is this kind of no-oper the best we can recruit these days?
This one could be useful. Claims to be a loyal servant of the throne.
Sounds great.
This is...
I'm Sergeant Major Morrow. You're fresh meat. Mission briefings come through me.
Veteran sharpshooter.
Let's see what you can do.
All right. Get to the Psychanium.
So far, so good. Next up, you're to report to Stephanie at the Psychanium for additional training. Take my advice. Don't stare. She doesn't like it.
You must be the new recruit Explicator Zola spoke of. If I'm honest, and I am seldom otherwise, I am not impressed. No wonder she Welcome to the meat grinder. Everything here may feel real, but don't worry, you won't get hurt. Not unless you anger Persephone. Don't be alarmed by my little puppets, but do shoot them, or hit them, a lot, with whatever weapon takes your fancy. They won't feel it. They're not real. They exist only so that you can learn more about me and about the weapons you carry. Stay as long as you like. Stephanie likes the company and the taste of your bloodlust.
That is an evil laugh. Psychanium.
I promise I won't hurt you. Much.
Basic training. Complete basic training grants access to the mission terminal and your standard issue war gear. A shovel and a lasgun. The Trader's Hand. Oh, I wanted to read
This
that.
is the Psychanium, a place of torture. I mean, training. Shall we start? You can chain light or heavy attacks in any order. Chained attacks have different angles of attack and damage properties.
Hold for heavy attack.
Some weapons have a powerful special attack. Others have a special ability that changes their next attack.
How do I do a special attack? Oh, I see. Yeah, I got it. Mouse thumb. And then you swing while it's spinning, the chain spinning. Still super loud.
Pushing can stagger groups of enemies. Pushing requires stamina. Grenades can be equipped and thrown. Each class has access to different grenades.
Too far. Wait, they didn't die. Yeah, they're not very good, are they? That's it. I'm out of grenades, too. Is this going to count now? There's got to be another restock. Here we go. Right at his feet. There we go.
Your combat ability massively increases gun handling and damage for a brief time.
What's the matter with this gun?
Dodging allows you to evade range fire and melee attacks. Enemy attacks initially damage your toughness. Once your toughness is broken, they damage your health. Additionally, enemy attacks will stagger and stun you if you have no toughness.
Did I really have to practice that?
Killing enemies in melee replenishes toughness. Each nearby teammate also grants toughness regeneration.
It's the most basic weapon you can have. As such, it's actually pretty good when you find a higher rating. I think it was just me missing. Squad coherency.
That marks the end of basic training. You are now ready to serve. Should you wish to further hone your knowledge, you can undertake advanced training. Use armor-piercing weaponry and attacks to damage armored enemies.
she gonna hit me back?
You can perform a unique follow-up attack after a push.
Block, follow up while blocking. Block. I don't get it. Block. Oh, there it is.
Medipacks and ammo crates can be picked up and deployed to aid your team.
What's this guy doing? Place med pack. Place ammo crate.
Crate!
Cool.
Downed teammates can be helped up. Incapacitated teammates are captured by the enemy, but can be rescued.
I see. You have to hold it.
Corruption is caused by certain attacks, items, or being downed. Corruption reduces maximum health. If you are downed when the last segment of your health bar is corrupted, you are incapacitated and captured. Health can be restored and corruption cleansed at Medicaid stations. Medicaid stations have limited uses, indicated by the glowing lights. Dangerous enemies can be tagged to alert your team. World markers can be placed to help coordinate your team's tactics. Sprinting helps avoid range fire. Crouching while sprinting performs a slide. Sliding helps evade attacks, similar to dodging. Closing with ranged enemies forces them to stop shooting and engage in melee combat.
Where's my... There it is.
When ranged enemies are shot at, they flinch, becoming suppressed. Suppressed enemies try to take cover and will not fire back. Ranged attacks magical suppression, making it harder to land accurate shots. Get out of the line of fire to restore accuracy.
What's crouch? So you lean over.
This marks the end of your advanced training. You now know everything you need to survive Tertian.
Cool. Now I got my shovel and lasgun. Cool game. Definitely gonna try that again. Back to Return of Reckoning, though. Now you're a pro at this game? Let's queue for T5 Maelstrom missions. Yeah, I've got a ways to go. That game looks really cool though, and I like the controls and the way that it plays. It seems like my computer is okay as long as there are not too many people on the screen, at least. So there's that. Then there's Warhammer Total War 3, which I still have to try out. I got that on sale. Then there's what's it called? Warhammer 40k Inquisition Martyr. I tried that the other day, had a lot of fun. That's the action RPG. What's going on at the Cadden Battery? We have that? Okay, I gotta go up here. And I gotta get in scenarios. My PC is extra old. It's kind of a miracle it still runs some modern games. That's one thing I don't tolerate because this is my only form of entertainment. I watch TV with my girlfriend and I go to ball games and events like that, but if left to my own devices, if I'm on my own, this is what I'm doing. And so if I didn't have a computer to run some games I wanted to play, I would be miserable. So I save every cent so that I can have a good computer. This one is not so old, so I could play some modern games. But I've had one before this for maybe 5 or 6 years. It got so old that I couldn't play any of the newer games, and I was so mad about it. And I think it's a good, for me, it's a good investment. Yeah, I hear you. I definitely hear you. They're not cheap. For a good mid-range, this is a mid-range PC, I would call it. This one's not that good. But for a good mid-range PC, you're looking at a lot of money, and there's other things going on in life that probably require the money. Sort of like my kids going to college, things like that. Me being able to buy groceries. But who needs to eat? If I keep busy playing games all day long, I don't get hungry. So, Darktide, Warhammer 40k Darktide is the 40k version, and then is Vermintide the Fantasy Battles version? Because that was $1.50 on Steam that I just... did I buy it? I think I have it in my Steam cart, and I was going to buy it to try out. But then I looked and I remembered that I had Darktide already. I think it's included in my Game Pass or something or other. So I figured why not try that one. But I kind of like the fantasy battle setting better. But in a game like that, you know, is it a looter shooter? Is Darktide like, you know, you go in, you have to get your stuff and then get out? For that type of game, I think I might like 40K better. For a skirmish type game. You know, for a bigger scale battles game like this, I prefer fantasy. Yeah, Vermintide's fantasy. And can you play, what are the races you play in Vermintide? Are you like stuck playing Skaven? Food and rent can be supplemented with just potatoes. Well, look, whenever it comes to the decision on what we want to eat, I'm always like, let's just have pasta. Let's just make pasta, or let's just have sandwiches, or whatever's in the house. Human or elf in Vermintide? You're more of a 40K. I love them both. I'm more experienced with fantasy, but I love 40K. I was an Ultramarines player, and I had Tau Empire when I played the tabletop game. And then my third army was going to be Tyranids, but I never got to build it and play it. Although I've been looking at the Ultra Starter Kit. It's just too much money to invest into those models. Games Workshop and Citadel Miniatures have become so expensive, it's impossible for me to do that. Yeah, they're all these miniature games are super expensive. The way to do it is to go to like garage sales. People who want to get rid of their stuff, that's how you do it. You get secondhand stuff really cheap. But then you just got to get lucky. You know, you got to stumble upon it or know somebody that's getting rid of their stuff. I got a lot of armies like that just by like searching for secondhand armies, people who just weren't in the hobby anymore, that didn't want their stuff and sold it, and that wanted to get rid of it because the stuff holds value, especially if it's painted, right? So if you have a painted army, you're probably going to get more than what you paid for it, I'm guessing. I don't know, I never sold a painted army. I still have mine. But then if you have someone who's strapped for space, is no longer interested in the hobby, and just wants to get rid of it, I got a few pieces for our armies that way, just because, you know, I was in the right place at the right time. But honestly, I don't have time. I don't have a lot of time for that stuff anyway. I have barely enough time to play my video games. When I retire, I'll have time for all that. Are there war bands going on here? I remember Chosen Scrub from yesterday. Stuck! I heard there's a Warhammer MMO being created. I forget who's doing it. Either Amazon or somebody. But they're not seeing what it's going to be. But they're happy just getting their supplies, but we can go over here and... Oh, somebody's over there. One thing I wasn't sure of is whether the supplies advance our progress or it just gives you more renown. To look at us on this side. I'm going on the other side.
I've got something for you to do. You better do it good.
Fear is friend. It's snowing. Is it always snowing here? I just noticed it. They advanced the zone? Cool. Probably only very little though, I'm guessing. Uh-oh, bad guys. They're running away. I think I had to go that way though to get up here. I'm gonna check the boss. Cool. Still nothing. I guess the time that the server was offline didn't count for the respawn. Unless I've got to search around. Where is there? There's nowhere else to go. This is it. This is the lair. Nobody home. And still, I'm not getting into scenarios. He really needs a bigger horse. He looks so silly on that thing. Might have been killed after the reset, never know. They are killed quite often, though I see nobody on the floor. Yeah. I saw it on the floor the first time, but this time it's not around at all. It's not important, it's just for a quest. I'm over the quest thing. I could have sworn I saw order take supplies to our flag on our side. Let's see, where would be the closest place to take these? Probably up just right around here. I'm gonna follow him. Right, they jump off. I forget, they jump off the roof. That breaks my immersion, so I'm going to use the stairway. You didn't get that far ahead of me. Orders war camp. Yeah, so that you can deliver it to the other side's flag. Probably more dangerous to do it that way. What's he doing? He's coming back to our side. There were enemies over there, I think, by their war camp. So he probably saw them, went this way. I'm almost ranked to renown 17. How did my renown get higher than my rank? That's weird. Wait, this is the enemy's side. What's he doing? Yeah, my renown's supposed to be higher. I hear that it's good to keep them even, but I think it's harder to raise your renown than it is your rank. Unless you're doing PvP all the time. And that's all I've been doing really with this character. Occasionally I'll do a quest or two if I'm waiting to get into a scenario and there's no open RVR. If I try to do T2 RVR, I just get smoked. So I just stick to Mount Bloodhorn for now. In scenarios, they level about even. On RVR, you get a lot more renown than the career rank. That's good to know. This is busy work, though. This isn't as fun as the scenarios. I saw that there was a way to turn off experience, but I don't know if that works in scenarios or if it's just like for PvE questing. But you could turn off for the yellow bar so that you just gain renown. I think. Oh, here we go. There isn't. Then I wonder what that was that I saw. Or maybe it was a potion. It was something that said you won't gain experience or something. Weird. I've got a zealot, a magus, a choppa, a black orc. There are scrolls that reduce career rank gain by 75% in PvE, but nothing for PvP. Okay. That must have been what I read. The scroll that reduces it by 75%. I kind of ignored it because I'm low level, so I was like, why would I want to ignore experience gain? But I could see how it would be something you'd want if you do a lot of, I don't know, if you do a lot of questing and you do a lot of scenarios and you gain a lot of experience. I don't want to kill that guy. I want to kill this guy. He just keeps healing. Getting low. I'm dead. That was not a winnable fight. We were outnumbered there. Welcome to the Fighting Order. They're often just tanks and heals. Get up! Alright, I'm gonna hang back with my healers, or whoever. I'm overextending and getting no support. No support for a Choppa means this. Lying flat on the ground. Where are all our guys, anyway? This is all order here now. They wiped us out. Before the server restart, we were winning, and now we're losing. I'm gonna turn on Hurtin' Time. I love Get Stuck In. Your group mates are inspired by your eagerness to fight. Auto attack speed is increased. Yeah, you better run. I'm going to hide behind this flagpole. If I stand sideways, they won't see me. Hey Rage, when you get more levels you can get a heal debuff of 50% in the left tree. I took the right tree. I took the AoE tree. I think I did see that skill though, and it was a good one. I was either going to take the left one or the right one. I wound up taking the right one. But you could always respec, right? You could respec those. Anonymous says, funnily enough, the pole is large enough to break line of sight, and the enemies cannot attack you unless they move. That's funny. Okay, here we go. I'm going to do a one-on-one with a warrior priest. See how this goes. Guess what's going to happen? Take a wild guess. What do you think's going to happen here? Oh, come on. I wanted a one-on-one. I think the end result would have been the same. That just happened faster. I didn't really fight. I didn't do that much fighting because, well, the fighting was one-sided. We had one kill. $68 renown for that one. Terrible. We're doing well here, though. Rage says, be a Chad, go left tree. It has a heal higher up. Let me go check it out. Wait. The guy's not at this war camp. He's at the other one. I'll go check that. I did see something about a heal, and it looked appealing, but you know what? I figured, as a DPS with 2 Choppas, I have several AoE abilities, and I'm often fighting in a group of people, like a group of enemies, so why not take the AoE and deal damage to multiple targets? And one-on-ones never go well for me unless I'm fighting like a mage. And even then, it's like, you know, squishy. I get killed. I'll grab this. Things have been better since I upgraded my gear, though. Did I do both Choppas? I forget. That's an item level 13 Choppa. And my offhand is only a level 2, so this is the one I have to still upgrade. This is a really low level Choppa. I gotta do that soon. And this one needs a talisman. I have to find a talisman vendor, and I have to buy another Choppa. Anonymous says, unfortunately, scenarios are often one-sided. Yeah, I've noticed. But you know what? I said it before. It's like golf. If you ever played golf and you had that one perfect shot out of all the shots you've taken that day, it's just so satisfying. It keeps you coming back. No, you know, usually. So it's kind of like that in this. One good scenario that's really close, that's a battle back and forth. That's often enough to you know, I'll queue up over and over and over just to get that experience again. And even in losses, you know, the terrible losses don't give you a lot of experience and renown, but you're getting something. You're not just wasting your time completely. And for me, I'm getting the experience because I still got to learn how to fight. I still got to learn how to play the classes and do better at PvP. There is no talisman vendor. You make them yourself or buy it from the auction house. Actually, that's good to hear. I'm happy to hear that, because I don't want a World of Warcraft where you can buy everything. Like, all the best stuff is either from raids or the auction house. I'm glad that the crafters have a purpose in this game, because I made my goblin shaman a talisman maker. Very low level. I still have to level him up, but he's been making talismans with stuff, and I slot all my gear. That's the biggest appeal for me for Albion Online. I played Albion Online for a year and a half or so, like over COVID. And I loved how like the items in the game were all created by the players, and the economy was all driven by the players in a clever way. Whoa, the warband is growing. one more level till I can upgrade my mount, I think. Right, level 16, I think you get your next mount. Fubnog. Choppa is the most simple class of the three that I'm playing, because I pick a target and I just chop away. When I play Chosen, I often have to look around and make sure that I'm protecting and guarding the correct targets. And if my target that I guarded gets killed or somehow disappears, I have to, you know, guard another target quick. I can't just let that lapse. And then finally, Goblin Shaman is the most difficult for me, because that is having to do damage, so picking a target that I can kill and do damage to, and at the same time healing, and balancing both of them. But that is the most fun. The Goblin Shaman to me is the most fun. Choppa is just good. Yeah, I've never tried one. This is the first time ever trying a Choppa. I've come back to this game after trying it when it was, what was it, 2005, 2006 when it was out? That's the last time I played it. And the first time I played, I was, I think I was a Witch Elf. I'm stuck between Order forces here. I don't know what to do. I guess let's not go down there. They're at our backs here, though, too. Let's fight at the point. Fight at the point, fellas. Rank 17. As a heal shaman, just ignore the class mechanic. It's too weak anyway. Really? See, I thought I was doing it wrong because I wouldn't get the really high numbers of healing. I've been doing better, actually. I've been doing better lately. But when I played my first time around, when I played Shaman, I got to like level 22, and I quit because I wasn't doing the heals. It seemed like I was doing something wrong, like I wasn't following the class mechanic. This time around, I tried to do some more damage to balance the Gork and Mork mechanic, and I don't know, it seems to be going okay, but I'm only level 14, so let's see what happens when I get into 20s, because that's when things started to go bad for me. No, at least some fighting going on now in RBR. Oh no! That was a good move. He interrupted my charge. Let him run. Let him run. As a shaman, you want to go hot, folks, then heal those that need it. Yeah, heal over time, folks. Heal over time. What I've been doing recently is dropping my dots on everybody. Like, I'll just cycle all the enemies and drop dots on everybody. We just wreck them. See, that's where the AoE skills come in, because I was in the middle of 4 or 5 of them, and I was just spamming my AoE attack. The problem is I have to be Furious or Berserk for that to work. Well, for this one to work, the Wild Choppin'. Otherwise I have to use the Lots of Choppin', doesn't do as much damage. As a Lobby Shaman in T1, you can do You can DOT folks, you can kill them. Later on you'll have to pick healing or damage path. You can't just do both well. So that's probably what happened to me when I got to level 22. I'm definitely going to stick to healer. I really like healing in these games. Next, is it next week or this week? I think it's in a couple of days when World of Warcraft Classic launches. It's fresh server. I'm going healer. I'm going priest. Gonna fight them over here? Let them come. Why are we gonna fight them here? I'll chase them over there. I just got melted. I don't know what to tell you. I got bored back there. You can't have a green skin out of combat while combat is going on. It's like against their moral fiber. Why is it asking me to join? Oh, because it just popped up. For a minute there, I thought I was already in a scenario. What did he just put on me? Ah, shoot, I have battle fatigue. I gotta see that healer, man. I keep forgetting to do that. Save the runs, taking 50% less damage while guarded. This is a Black Orc guard? Is that like the Chosen guard? I never played a Black Orc either. They're super cool though. I like when they get their higher tier armor. They look cool. Now that that warband is big and the battles are happening in RVR, I probably should not queue up for another scenario. I call them scenarios. They're discordant skirmishes. A discordant skirmish. Oh, come on. Losers from the Order faction. Anonymous says, assuming they actually play the tank as tank and not as some pseudo DPS. The Black Orc you're talking about, yes. I play my Chosen completely as a tank because, for one, I was undergeared for so long. I just geared him up and now I have decent gear. So when I go out there I could do a little bit of damage. But I was so badly geared that I would try to do PvE quests and I would get owned by the mobs. So now that I'm geared alright, I try to do a little bit of damage to healers, but most of the time I'm sticking next to a healer or a DPS and guarding, and even I even use hold the line sometimes, but that's tough to do. Things move around so much, the front line changes so much, it's hard to do that, but it works sometimes. When everybody's at my back, it works. Poor decisions. Anonymous says, my chosen is SNB for now. But once I finish his PvE grind, I will swap over to two-handed spec. Still guarding the weaklings, though. Two-handed looks cool. Why am I getting that? Very stubborn orcs. Well, at least we got that one guy. Somebody says, is there any kind of leadership in here, or is it just 24 solo messing around losing? I don't know. I just killed the good guys. Not even sure if I'm killing the good guys, but I sure look good dying. This is the guy we need to be killing. This guy. This loser here who heals himself constantly. Yeah, him. Attack faster. Get him. I don't think he was a very good war priest, to be honest. No, that doesn't work on me. But every time I use my charge, somebody puts a root on me, and that's annoying. That starts to annoy me. That's the second time we did that. Nope, nope, nope. Chase them all the way back there and then get killed? Not again. There are some nerds behind us. This is a map I don't understand. No, I don't know how to get you. I don't know how to get your points on this map. Something to have to do with trolls. How did they get up there? Here come the bastards. You capture the flag in the middle, then use that flag to capture the battlefield objectives. is the middle of this big tree here. That must be it. The terrain beat me. The pacifier has been reset. Oh, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. Give it here. Warrior priest. Figures. Loser. "20 kills, 5 deaths, 2 death blows, 16,000 damage, 7,500 kill damage." I have 140 healing. I think I took a potion, that's why I did. 18,000 experience and over 1,000 renown. Alright, I'm gonna see this RVR through now. Looks like it's heating up. I think we're outnumbered. Like, heavily outnumbered. It's not even close. Got one. Whenever I hear those explosions, death is certainly close by. You know, after the second or third explosion, I'm dead. I tried a Bright Wizard till like level 5 or 7, and then I quit because I kept dying. Like getting one shot by everything. And we keep moving further and further back towards our camp. I'm not sure if trying to kill the tank is a great idea. Get out of the way! I'm trying to run away! Sit back here with this guy until I get healed. I like that there's collision too. It's good. There's Slayer. I wouldn't mind killing him. Another knife. Who drops that root? Is that a Bright Wizard? It looks like it's a fire ring around me. If you go to settings, keybinds, you can swap tab target from cycle to closest. Yeah, that's what I need to do. Target nearest enemy is N. I want that tab. Target nearest friendly. Could I do Alt tab? I'm such an idiot. No, you can't do Alt tab. Control tab. Control tab? Yeah. Control tab will cycle nearest friendlies and then tab nearest enemies. Cycle enemies, I'll just do that as N. Thanks for the tip. And then Shift N targets next enemy. Okay. Alt F4 selects your primary target. If you hit Alt F4, you automatically kill your target. It's like one shot. It seems like my horse is moving very slowly now. Is that an order player manning guns up there and shooting at us? Like, are they actually on the cannons? That. Cycle enemies. No. Nearest. There we go. That's what I want. Stay downstairs. I listen to my leaders. Close the door on me. Quick, close the door. Great. Open the door, hit him a few times, close the door. Get healed. Open the door, hit him, close the door, get healed. Oh, don't close the door on me. Those bright wizards are putting some damage on us. We're all grouped up. I'm gonna regret this. Get him, get him. Oh no. I just chickened out. Literally. I just ranked up and chickened out. Alright, I gotta go. Sorry guys. I'm a chicken. It's funny though, the chicken can read the book. Whoa, I have like no chest cavity. Alright, I guess I'm T2 now. High rank RVR flag players that wander into lower ranked areas get transformed into chickens. I think this is where I could find my career trainer now and mess around with my spec.
A snortling could be used.
Yeah, so I took Path of the Rekka. Path of the Savage, I think, is the one with that heal. No. This is it? No. Bleed. Weapon skill. Oh, it's on the tree? That's right. Keep on chopping. This restores action points. This is it. Can't stop the chop. You chop at your enemy, dealing 153 damage and reducing the value of incoming heals on them. No. Path of the Hither. This is it. No more helping? No, that's not the one. This one. No, I looked at that one. I know I saw one of them had a heal on it. That limits healing. Well, I'm in Path of the Rekka, and Longer and Stronger is the defensive ability at level 16. While you are furious, you regain 70 health every 4 seconds. While you're berserk, you regain 122 health every 4 seconds. That's the only heal I see in here. I think this is probably the one. It doesn't heal me, it just prevents them from healing as well. No more helping. I kind of like this one. I like Path of the Savage. I mean, Path of the Hitta. Self-heal channel can also be core ability. Just it'll get buffed by one of the 3 trees. How do you do this? Mastery switcher. I could save that one there. And then I could respec. And do Path of the Hitta. That gives me long last. Anytime your exhaustive blow gets defended, for the next 6 seconds, all attacks will cause 0 action points. Save that one there. Path of the Savage. Train that one there. Now I'll switch around easy enough. Really? Yeah, but I don't have the point. It takes me 3 points just to get here. Let me see. Let me go back to Path of the Rekka. Pardon me. Respec. 1, 2. I see, I'm not there yet. That's my 3rd point. So I need another point to get there. 3 points to get to the tactic, and 4th, you unlock it. Alright, so I need 1 more point. And then how often do you unlock your tactic points? Every 5 levels or so? I forget. I know you don't get that many of them. Oh, here it is. It says you begin at rank 11. You gain a total of 25 points by rank 40. Every few levels. Okay. This is cool. Now I could just load up which one I want instead of messing around with this every time. This is the Rekka. This is the Hitta. This is the Savage. Let's try that one. Oh shit, I just cleared it. That was this one. Once you hit 40, you'll start getting more career points through our RVR. Okay. Alright, I think I want to go get a new horse. Do I have to do that at the inevitable city?
I've got something for you to do. When you're up.
I don't think I have any influence here. Oh, I do. Strength and weapon skill. Yep. Strength and weapon skill. Actually, the one I have on is better. It has resistances on it, but if I can get a talisman, I'm going to keep that one. I'm not going to equip it yet until I find a talisman. For the Raven God. Hello, Hasumoto. I don't say for the Raven God. I say wah. Wait, where is this guy? I have to go to the vendors are in the middle, I think, right? These are the crafting vendors. Dye vendor. Auctioneer. That might be a good place to go to look for talismans. I'm there. Banker. I think I have to go there for the horse. Let's see. I don't know if it's going to be a horse. I hope it's going to be a wolf. No. These orcs don't ride wolves. They ride boars. They're boar riders. Horses to the left. To the top left. Up here. The breaking grounds. Thank you. Oh, I can't go through here. I found out with my Chosen of Chaos that there are actual public quests in the city. And there's an all-seeing eye. I have no idea if I'm going to be able to afford this either, so we'll see. Mount Vendor.
Plunder bought and sold.
Nope, 100 gold. This is probably for the next tier. That can't be right. Let's see.
You want something,
Special
boss?
Mount
Oh, I
Wrangler?
got it.
Nope.
That's a lucky one, honest.
The best spoils.
Here we go. Still a little too expensive for me. I need another couple of gold. The Cream Riding Boar. Yeah, I gotta grind some more money. Anonymous says you can hit K, go to the armory, the black section. Okay, let me do that. The wards. So I need these to unlock the next sets of gear, if I understand it correctly. So the recruit ward lets me get certain armor, so I can get braggart boots. And then the scout ward, I need to equip one of these things to get the scout ward. Is that how that works? Soldier ward. Yes, you have to fill one ward to be able to equip the next tier. Well, I thought I had better armor than this. Let me see what I got. Now, this is just stuff that I bought. But I do have braggart boots, so I did get the recruit ward. I think I have a whole mess of tokens that I could spend. 135 war crests. The war crest, I think I could spend these on armor, right? I can go to the guy down here and pay, instead of money, I pay these things. You think that's a thing I should do now that I made to the tier 2? I probably should upgrade. Well, I have got to grind for money. But first, let me see if I can get some better armor and weapons. I definitely need a better offhand weapon. Anonymous says, actually, now that you're 16, I can take you to the... Oh, that's the dungeon! Sacellum? You can get your level 17 set. I would love to do the dungeon. I've always wanted to do the dungeon. I never once did a dungeon in Warhammer Online. That's just the armor piece set. I still want to get a secondhand dagger. I think the daggers were... over there? I forget where I was. I went there recently with my Chosen and I got his gear. Oh man, I wanted a boar. Is that you? Play a sorceress. You're a blue dot here, right? No. There's an influence reward rally master back here. Maybe I have some influence to spend. We won it. We won Mount Bloodhorn. Renowned trainer.
I can still teach you a lesson or two.
I'm going to respec this, and if you'd like, you can help me pick the ones that make most sense for Choppa. I had weapon skill, so Blade Master. I think I had Blade Master 3. I think I went up Blade Master as much as I could. I just increased this all the way up, and then the spare points I might have taken, like, Vigor. I think I took Wounds. Blade Master 4 increases my weapon skill by 34. And I have 6 left. Opportunist 1, I can increase my offensive critical hit chance by 2%. Anonymous says, early on it doesn't matter as much, as you can't get most of it anyway. The bolster makes sure you have soft cap strength and health to begin with. So weapon skill for damage or feudal strikes for survivability. Feudal strikes. I saw that here. Feudal strikes reduces the chance to receive crit. Fortitude is toughness. Should I take toughness? Toughness is more important for a tank though, right? I'll keep everything. I'll keep tier 4 Blade Master, and then I'll put the rest in parry. Reflexes. Wait, I spent it all? Did something here. 1, 2, 3. Reflexes. I have 2 points left. I could do Vigor and Wounds. Which one was the Wounds? Might? Increase strength, maybe? Yeah, I want might. Let's see if I could do this. Blade Master. Blade Master to 4. Leaves me with 6 points. And then I want my strength to go up. Might. Another might. And now we'll do parry. And vigor.
Good hunting.
Oh, you've been talking to me? Hold on. Sorry. Oh, I see you. Okay. I already talked to him. I'm on my way. Hold on, I gotta go on my slow horse. What's a good way to make gold? Should I take up a crafting or like a gathering profession, or just grind mobs? Learned about the Watchers. How do I get in there? Oh, this is not the right way. You're in that place. Cultivation is good passive income. So I need seeds and then the cultivation profession. And just grow stuff and then sell it. Nice. Finally a dungeon. Did I miss the way down? I did. Goldweed and gobswort are always in demand. See ya! Could I come back from this? Fell through the world. Damn it. You've died from falling while on a mount. Well, at least I got an achievement for it. Alright, I'm coming back. Sorry, I'm coming. I was trying not to get close to the middle because that's where I died with my chosen. I got too close. That was like the public quest or whatever it was. And they attacked me. And killed me. Because my chosen had terrible gear and I couldn't do any damage. Oh, okay. Temple of the Damned, Stage 1 hard. Public quest. Well, I have to get inside that wall. Am I gonna get gold in the dungeon? So I can buy my boar? No, I went the wrong way. This is the dungeon. Are you in there? Should I go in? No? Okay. You're up. So back up the stairway? I thought that was the entrance to the dungeon. I see where you are now. No. That's not you, that's a quest guy. Oh, I should get quests? Go ahead, I'll follow you. Cool, you get a dinosaur.
I've got something for you to do.
The fanatic.
Thinks you can do it. Get on with it.
The Raven God calls. Go prove yourself.
Is that an add-on?
Do you seek advancement? You had better not
Yeah,
fail.
I'm not against that. I'll definitely get some add-ons.
Raven God.
The problem is I have no idea which ones are good and which ones are not, and I don't want to like clutter everything up. But if you recommend that, I'll check it.
A chance to do good.
Do I need these as well?
Help me with this.
No.
The gods have tasked you.
That one.
Go prove yourself. Your destiny awaits.
Yeah, I'm not going to take the ones that need the guild
I
gear.
offer you the
Dungeon bosses.
Raven God calls.
I'm ready. Oh no. A little squishy. No, I can't heal you.
Greetings.
Oh shit, I went out of the dungeon. Is this like a public dungeon that anybody can come into? Sorcerer is the only squishier class in the game than Choppa. Is a sorcerer really not as squishy as Choppa? Like, Choppa is the worst? I mean, look at this armor I got on. It looks like a badass. Sorcerer's worse. I figured. That makes sense. He's like damaging me from behind. Should I not be stepping in that? I figured, yeah. That blue stuff was killing me.
You wish to speak?
Oh, stuff's starting to respawn. I got an ad on me. At least there's a healer right at the entrance.
The bird god is strong.
Maybe I should turn off Hurt in Time. Out of these potions? I think I am. I forgot that. Okay. I'm disarmed. The boss hits you for 44 and you hit yourself for 750. Be some sort of necromancer. I really don't care for being disarmed. Are we done? That's it? Oh, one wing of 3. Okay, no wonder why there are different entrances. Is the armor reward for finishing the dungeon, or are they drops from different bosses? Oh, from the quests. A lot of these things are rank 18, 17. Is that yours or the enemy's? Okay, good. I just stepped out of it. I didn't notice I was taking damage, but still. Yeah, good instincts. After getting killed the first time by the stuff that was killing me for about a minute. Nice, we get to attack a dragon. Slay the snaptail breeder. You're low on health. So am I. Oh, that's where the DPS comes in handy. I mean, the AoE DPS comes in handy. When you group them all up like that, I'm hitting a whole bunch of them. Is that your spec, or is that how a sorceress is to begin with? Oh, not too far away. Bomb spec, AoE spec for dungeons. Nice. I am pissed right now. Berserk. I normally run single target spec, but it's pointless in PvE. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, it's cool that you can switch your spec on the spot now. Like, I guess you have to go speak to that trainer to do it, though, right? Oh no, you. Wait a minute. Yeah, I think you do, right? Whoa! Whoa! What's happening? Target is out of range. I'm like standing on its tail. I think I was getting lag or something there. Something weird happened. And then something came from behind me. When we went into the chamber of that boss, something came in and hit me and bumped me into it. You still alive? I released. Sorry. Why did you kill it? I'm not even sure how to get to where you are. The map doesn't work here. I don't care if I don't get credit for that boss. I just want to be able to do my quest so I can get the gear. I have no idea where I am. Oh, I have to be there for... Okay. Well, that sucks. I think I'm back at the start. I have no idea how to find you. Oh, maybe not. I'm not back at the start. Yes, I am back at the start. Just run south. All right. East. Well, I'm headed east. Oh, I see you at the edge of the map now. You're still fighting him? You're probably not even attacking him, are you? Well, that was convenient. How'd you do that? You have heals? Was he hitting you and not doing damage or something? These are the guys that attacked me before. Oi! Oh, right. But the boss hits you for 40 and you hit yourself for 750. Not all the time, though, right? If you attack, it's, what is it, like a misfire or something that does damage to you? Something has a chance to go wrong. Otherwise, it just wouldn't really pay to play a sorcerer. You're just going to kill yourself. 35% chance is pretty high, though. That's not good. On every cast, 35% chance, you get 750 damage. How many wounds do you have? You went out, right? Just so... Alright, I'm gonna go out. One more wing. 2 out of 3 wings done. Wow, yeah, that's a lot. 8.7k. What kind of equipment do you take for a sorcerer? Intelligence and what else? Or do you take willpower? Intelligence crit? Yeah. Never played a sorcerer, magus, anything like that. I think the only caster I played in this game is a shaman. And then I did try the Bright Wizard, but only for a few levels. Seemed very, very squishy. I did not get a hang of it. That attack from behind is good. I gotta start using that more in PvP. You need health? If you sit down, do you get your health back quicker? Sorcerer and BW is squishy, but if things go well, we can one rotate enemy backline. Healer goes boom. What is BW again? Right, Wizard. I've learned about the holding pits. Yes, hello, the Borsk. I would like a guild invite for the Choppa. I was thinking about that earlier because I was also playing my shaman, and I'm not in your guild as my shaman either. I think you invited me as my chaos character. My chosen. I've been playing them all pretty equally lately. They're all fun. Shaman's probably my favorite, but Choppa's quickly growing on me. How you doing today? Yes, friends helping me. Not only doing the dungeon, but also just playing the game. This is actually my first time ever doing a dungeon in Return of Reckoning. I don't fit the requirements to join what? Oh, you're a guild? Are you all Dark Elf? Oh, you're Finnish. Sorcerer's tanking for the Choppa. What's my gold looking like? Not good. So I guess dungeons are not a good way to get gold. Unless... Oh, I've got a bag full of stuff to sell. Did you go out? Yes, I did get the dyes. Why, do you want them? I'll give them to you if you want them. No. It's my pleasure. I'm going to give them to you. Chaos blue. I got chaos blue. Chaos sky blue. I'm sure I picked up a chaos black dye. Chaos navy purple. What do you need? Chaos black? I saw it. I saw the chaos black. Maybe you want it. I got some talismans. Yeah, I don't have the black, but you want all these? Here. You can have them. Take those. What else? 100 gold? Don't give me 100 gold. I gotta be able to earn it. I gotta earn something. I'll take 10 gold from my mount. You don't want the dice? Awesome. What do I have to give you something? Here. Yes, boar coming up. Thank you. And thanks for taking me through the dungeon. Actually, let me get my armor first, right? We have to see those quest guys. Are you ready for me, the boss? I'll do that right now. Hold on. We just did this the other day. What do I have to do? Roster. Leave. Alright, I'm out.
The gods have tasked you. Come back victorious.
Nice, thank you.
A chance to do good.
I got no shinies. No shinies at all, boss. Go throw yourself in a wall.
Was that the helmet?
The gods have tasked you.
Shoulder pads?
Gird your loins.
I have opportunities.
The chest.
Raven God called.
And the gloves.
Be worthy of the Raven God.
And the boots. Nice. Let's see. These are the gloves. Oh, I have to be level 17 to wear this stuff. Another level. Actually, I need a little more than a bar to level up. Right? Most of it's level 17. Level 17. Yep. Almost. Almost. Couple of scenarios. Thank you, Anonymous. Really appreciate it. That was awful nice of you. I owe you. When I'm rank 40 and cracking skulls, if you need a Choppa, you let me know. I'm gonna go get my mount. There's nothing scarier than a green skin Choppa in a guild called Naked Dad Hugs. You would see children running in all directions. Yeah, while you're on, let me do that. I'll log off and you can get my shaman in. I'm in a city. Shouldn't this go out quickly? I guess not. Still 20 seconds even in the city. Am I in a guild? I am. Alright. This is Restrork. Restrork? Yeah, that's the name of my shaman. You got it? Awesome, thank you. Alright, those are my 3 destruction. I guess you can call them all my mains, because I play them all pretty equal. What is my spec on this guy? I forget what I did. I think I did the heal, whatever the... Here, let's check it. I did Path of the Green. A mastery focused on hindering and weakening foes? Wait a minute. Offensive and damaging. Path of Mork. I want healing. I want to do healing. Oh, let me save. No, I'm just going to respec and save them in order like this. Path of Mork. I mean, it doesn't even pay. I can't even get to I think once I get to 4 points, it might make a difference. But anyway. Save that here. Path of Gorka's destruction. Minimum rank is 5. Yes, I know. I actually have one other destruction character. I made a Disciple of Cain because somebody was advertising an all Dark Elf guild, but I didn't join that guild. I logged out and I never caught up with that person again. And I'm not even sure if I'm going to play that character again because I wasn't crazy about the Disciple of Cain in the early levels. I preferred these characters, so let's leave that alone. Path of the Green. Train. Save. Alright, that's... I'm gonna do healer. So I had that wrong, actually. I'm going heals. With my shaman, I'm going heals. But I guess I could switch around depending. Like if we're in a group that already has healers, switch to DPS. It's the beauty of it. But you have to switch at the career trainer, right? You have to go to talk to this fella. You can't just do it on the fly. Like while you're out, you can't just do it. That's how it was in Rift. When I played Rift, it was cool because you could make different types of builds, but you'd had to do it before you went out into RVR or PvP. You kind of do need the gear though if you want to swap one character, otherwise it's a weak hybrid. I didn't think of that. So I would need all the gear to support healing. Right, that's what you mean, right? Yeah, for the shaman, I'm going to go heal. I really didn't gear up my shaman, though. Out of my 3 characters, the Chosen and the Choppa are kind of geared. Now my Choppa will be geared once I hit level 17, at least for tier 2. But I don't think I've done much with my shaman other than, like, equip things that I got from quests or whatever.
Carry more wealth. Change your goods for gold.
Oh, here's that scroll. The PvE Instructor's Boon. Reading this scroll will reduce experience gain by 75% for 3 hours. The effect vanishes if you become RVR flagged. That's what I saw. Light brown. Striped moose riding boar. Let's just get the light brown boar. Thank you, Anonymous.
Use it well.
You're missing a tactic, by the way. Gonna hop on Tarkov with my buddy now. I might be on later. Barsk, if you're still there, have fun in Tarkov, but check out A Twisted Path to Renown. If you like Tarkov, you might like this. It's an old Western themed extraction shooter on Steam. It's in early access though, so it's not as refined as Tarkov. But I've been playing it and it's fun. Am I done in the inhabitable city? In the inhabitable city? Could I just use my book and get out of here? This is going to the Warmaker. Fine. Oh, I have another tactic unlocked. Yes. I often have to be reminded of that. What do I have? Don't want to live forever. Increases my weapon skill and strength, but reduces toughness. Brute force increases strength. I'm the biggest, increases wounds. And jagged edge. Anytime you critically hit an enemy, they'll begin to bleed, suffering additional 282 corporal damage over 9 seconds. Probably strength by 64. Yeah.
What's used up at that? Get on with it.
You got feet. Oh, I got stuck.
Oi, oi, oi.
Squig on a stick. Is this cooked all the way through? Use. Eat this at your own risk. I'm gonna have to eat that just to see what happens.
Oh.
No return.
Oh, now that you gave me a bunch of extra money, Anonymous, I'm gonna sell. I'm gonna send all my stuff to my salvager. I'm gonna make this character a cultivator like you recommended. You've hit level 16. In addition to graduating to D2 battlefields, you're now eligible to purchase an upgraded mount. Yeah, I know that. Did that. Thank you. Send it to my shaman. We call it stuffs. Not stugs. Stuffs. Wait, some of the stuff might be bound. That's bound. This is the stuff I want to keep. This isn't. It is? Yeah, bound to player. Bound to player. It's part of the armor I need to wear when I level up. All this stuff is bound. Alright, forget it. I'll just sell it. That might have been what happened last time. I tried to send a whole bunch of things to my salvager and realized that it either cost too much or most of the stuff I had in my bag was bound to me. Here's why I gotta be very careful not to sell the stuff I just got. Is it the same price, Anonymous? Anonymous says that if I go to the sell tab, I can hit the buyback. So yeah, the buyback up here. I think I made a mistake the other day and I bought something for like 30 silver. And when I went to buy it back, I only... It was a difference of like 16 silver or something like that. I don't do math, sorry. But if it's the same price, then I won't be so careful because that would be good. But I was afraid that I might have made a huge mistake and then lost money on the deal. I have 2 of these. Good enough.
So clever.
Time for fighting. Oh, that's awesome. Hurting time. Calador Woods. Look at that boar. Still look kind of ridiculous. I think the model is way too big for the mount. I'm dead. What if I run away? No, I couldn't run away. I was like snared or something. They're healers. They're standing in the back. Nobody's attacking their healers. It's going to make it difficult to kill stuff. I guess we don't have healers. Black Orc, Chosen, Blackguard, Marauder. There's one Shaman. And he's probably really busy. We surrendered. Nearly 20,000 experience, only 271 renown. Holy shit, I did 40,000 damage. And one kill. Because we killed one order. Uh-oh, did I crash? I think I crashed. Alright, well I'm gonna log anyway. It's been about 3 hours, and I think I'm gonna take a break and then try something else like Dark Tide. That was fun. Yeah, this is definitely a crash. Alright, thanks everybody. Thanks for checking out the channel and checking out the video. And thanks for all the help, Anonymous, the Borsk. Thank you. Thanks for stopping in, Hasumoto and Rage Proc. Hope you're all having a good day. We'll see you guys next time. Take care.